Tuesday evening, everyone. We're enjoying a beautiful evening in the 60s with a light breeze, and we'll fall back down into the lower 40s tonight. Another pleasant day tomorrow, but we're turning wet, cold, and snowy at the end of the week. I'll have everything you need to know coming up. Eyewitness at 6 starts right now.
This is Eyewitness News at 6 on WUTR.
Good Tuesday evening. I'm Thomas Fleming. Thank you for joining us tonight. Administration of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine is being halted in New York State. This news comes as the CDC and FDA have recommended it be paused due to rare cases of blood clots. But it's important to note here, they were found in just 6 people out of the 7 million who have received this vaccine. Our Capitol correspondent Karina Capabianca has coverage on how this decision was made out of an abundance of caution and how the state is adjusting.
The Johnson & Johnson vaccine has been perhaps the most convenient because it only requires the one shot, but following the federal government's lead, the state of New York will be pausing its use.
We do have enough Pfizer and we do have enough Moderna vaccination to keep our schedule and to keep those numbers happening. In a statement, Health Commissioner Howard Zucker said New York State will follow the CDC and FDA recommendation and pause the use of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine statewide immediately today, while these health and safety agencies evaluate next steps. All appointments for Johnson & Johnson vaccines today at New York State mass vaccination sites will be honored with the Pfizer vaccine. Nationwide, the CDC says 6.8 million J&J shots have been administered. Ben Wakana with the White House COVID-19 response team tweeted the J&J vaccine accounts for less than 5% of shots in arms and that the pause is out of an abundance of caution. United University Professions President Fred Cowell says the pause makes sense. But he says it's important that vaccination efforts continue aggressively, especially on campuses.
Hopefully, the problem will be detected quickly, and then the J&J vaccine can be used because, yes, it's the most convenient for students who may be leaving campus within the next few weeks and won't be around for that second shot.
Commissioner Zucker says anyone who's received the Johnson & Johnson vaccine and develops severe headache, leg pain, abdominal pain, or shortness of breath within 3 weeks of getting the shot should contact their doctor. In Albany, Karina Capabianca.
And the governor says once the federal government completes the review of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, the state does plan to resume using it. The Oneida County pod and homebound appointments are switching the Johnson & Johnson for the Moderna vaccine until then. The primary urgent care on Genesee Street will be providing walk-in COVID-19 vaccines this Wednesday, April 14th, and Thursday, April 15th, with no appointments needed. People 18 and older can show up at that location, 1904 Genesee Street, from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and receive their first dose of the Moderna vaccine. Each patient's second dose is guaranteed and will be scheduled 28 days after their first shot. One statewide program is designed for first responders to understand the needs of a person who calls for help. Reporter Jasmine Allen talked with the Oneida County Sheriff's Office about the program, how it works, and how you can participate.
The New York State Sheriff's Association created what's called the Yellow Dot program to help first responders better treat a person with health conditions. It's all done through a simple sheet of paper and a sticker.
When they show up to either your vehicle or to your home, to let them know some things about you that could possibly help them get you the assistance that you need faster.
In your home, the yellow dot is placed on your front door or a nearby window, and the yellow sheet goes inside the freezer. That's because if there's a fire, the freezer is usually the last thing in the home to burn.
On your vehicle, it goes on the driver's side rear window. If you have a fixed piece of glass that does not move up and down, that's going to be the best.
And the paper is placed inside the glove compartment. It details a person's emergency contacts, medications, health conditions, and preferred hospital. A good tip is to type that information on a separate sheet of paper that's kept inside the yellow document.
Maybe there's something that's not listed on here that you think is very important. You put it on there. Let's say your medication changes a week, 2 weeks, a month down the road. You can very easily go in, change that, reprint it. You staple it to this.
And it's not just for people with health conditions. Anyone who's interested can contact the Oneida County Sheriff's Office at 315-765-2222.
This is a great tool that can help you speak for yourself, maybe when you can't.
Reporting in Oriskany, Jasmine Allen, Eyewitness News.
A Utica firefighter has been injured while battling a blaze in Cornhill. This family house is at 1125 Nielsen Avenue in the Cornhill section of the city. We do know that the blaze has displaced 12 people, and this fire was actually reported shortly after 1:30 on Monday, but you can still see the fire still very active. Other than the firefighter, no additional injuries have been reported. And Utica police are investigating after a car crashed into a utility pole in Cornhill yesterday afternoon. A minivan struck the pole near the intersection of Eagle Street and Conkling Avenue. The pole and a transformer were taken down in that collision. Utica police report that the female driver of that minivan fled the scene on foot. National Grid was called to handle live wires that were down in the street, and the accident happened 2 blocks from that aforementioned fire on Nielsen Street, while firefighters were still engaged in that incident. Be sure to get our CNY homepage app so you can stay up to date with all of the latest local news. And before we go to break, we'll send it outside to our chief meteorologist, Colin Hurley. Colin.
We're looking at another pleasant day tomorrow, just like today, but then we've got rain and snow coming for Thursday and Friday. I'll have the latest on that storm coming up next.